You are probably not short on content ideas. You are short on a system. That is one of the biggest things I see with agents right now. They know they should post. They have ChatGPT. They have Canva. They have Instagram. They may even have a whole folder full of content ideas. And yet, every week still feels random. One day, it's a market update. Then a listing. Then a reel. They copied from somebody else. Then silence for 5 days. And eventually they start asking, why isn't social media actually bringing me business? I'm Emily Terrell, the #1 real estate coach and speaker at Tom Ferry, the top AI coach and a leading voice in systems and AI for agents. And when I coach agents around social media, I do not start with, what should you post? I start with, what job do you want social media to perform in your business? Do you want to become more visible in a specific market? Do you want to stay top of mind with your sphere? Do you want to create more conversations with buyers and sellers? Do you want to become known for one specific area of expertise? Because until you answer that, AI is just going to help you create more random content faster. And that is not the goal. The framework I teach is simple. I call it the 3C content engine: clarity, cadence, and conversion. Let's start with clarity. Before you ask AI to write anything, teach it who you are. Who do you serve? What market are you in? What kind of problems do you solve? What does your voice sound like? For example, instead of opening ChatGPT and saying, write me a real estate post, try giving it context. Tell it, I work with first-time buyers in San Antonio. My tone is warm, direct, educational, and never salesy. Here are 5 posts I've written. Analyze my voice and use that style going forward. That changes the output dramatically. You are no longer asking AI to invent your brand. You are training it to support your brand. Then comes cadence. This is where agents tend to overcomplicate everything. You do not need 7 completely different posts every week. You need a rhythm you can actually sustain. Maybe your week looks like this: 1 market update, 1 educational reel or carousel, 1 behind the scenes or story-based post. Then, if you have time, add a listing or community post. Now, every post has a purpose, and AI can help with the heavy lifting. Give it your local market numbers and ask, explain this in plain English for a buyer. Who is nervous about the market? Or give it 3 questions from your last listing appointment and say, turn these into 5 real ideas. Now, you are not staring at a blank screen. You are working from real conversations in your business. And then we get to the piece agents miss the most: conversion. A post should give people an easy way to take the next step, not call me today, something natural. DM me market, and I'll send you the full neighborhood breakdown. Or save this if you're thinking about moving in the next 90 days. Or comment buyer, and I'll send you the checklist I use with my clients. That's how social media starts creating conversations instead of just impressions. I worked with an agent who was posting consistently, but nothing really connected. The content looked fine, the captions were fine, but it could have belonged to any agent in any city. Once we defined their audience, their voice, and 3 repeatable content categories, everything changed. AI became faster because it finally had direction. The agent became more consistent because they had a framework, and the content started feeling like them. That's the shift. AI should not be the strategy. It should support the strategy. So here is your action step. Before you create another post, write down 3 things. Who am I trying to reach? What do I want to become known for? And what action do I want someone to take after seeing my content? Then let AI help you execute that faster.